As you can see, it's very foggy out this morning, but it's beautiful.
Now, unfortunately, today's Sunday and pretty much everything's closed. It's just the way my schedule timed out. I had to pick and choose what I wanted to do. Basically, I got 4 days here. The other days are traveling to and from camps. Like tomorrow, we're leaving one camp, we're going over to the other. Breakdown set up, we're not going to get to go see anything. But I think today's going to be a lot more relaxed, which is what I'm looking forward to. We're going to go check out some key points like Plum Point, Bonner Point, or Boner. I'm going to call it Boner. Boner Point, Arch Bell, and check out some of the historical houses around the area. Maybe because everything's closed. I mean, the gift shops, the museums, everything's closed. Maybe it's going to be really quiet and we can really just zone into it, you know? Check out them houses and get the feel. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty day. The fog is pretty much broken away now, so I'll see you when we get there.
Welcome to Bath, oldest town in North Carolina, 1705. How cool is that? I also have some other informational signs here, like Tree City, USA, Arbor Day Foundation, 11 years, and Crime Stoppers. In case of an emergency, call 911. There's also cash rewards up to $1,000, so we're gonna have to keep our eye out from crime today and see if we can make some bank. Well, if my head's not in the way, you can see this is the Ray S. Brooks Bridge. We're gonna walk across it. You actually cross this bridge on the way into Bath. And when the cars aren't driving by, it is quite peaceful and beautiful. Let's continue getting across this bridge. Actually, let's go ahead and cross to the other side. Show you the other side of this bridge. Oh, and boats. That house all the way over there. I don't know if you can see it or if I can zoom in on it, but that is beautiful. Gorgeous. It's beautiful, gorgeous even. Well, here we are in the middle of the bridge, and I mean, oh, is it not gorgeous? Oh, there's some beautiful houses over there I'm gonna have to show you now. Can you see them? Look at that yellow and white house over there. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to do a zoom on that and show you. Very cool. I just wish there wasn't so many cars crossing the bridge. But cars gotta go where cars gotta go. All right, so we have made it out to Bath. Bath is the oldest incorporated town in North Carolina. It was established in 1705. And I'll show you here, just behind me or around this way, the historic Bath Exhibit Center. And I'll show you a little video showing that a little bit up close. And then just across the street from it is the big billboards, which have all the information. It's got a nice little map showing you all the locations and stuff. Now, I won't call it the first stop because the first stop is the visitor center and the second stop is the Palmer Marsh House. So we'll probably do these out of order by walking, because the third one is the Vanderveer house, and that's right here. So let's go over and check out the Vanderveer house. So there's the sign there. Vanderveer house, site exhibit building. I don't know if this is normally open, but being that it's Sunday, it's definitely closed. It doesn't look like there's anything inside. I'm actually gonna go walk up on the porch. I'm not seeing any signs that say I can. Oh wow, that is cool. Yeah, there's basically nothing inside. But I'm on the Vanderveer porch. How cool is that, huh? See if I can show you inside a little. Maybe through the windows. And see, it's just empty room. It actually looks like it's being renovated. Hey man, have you seen any rum? We're in search of rum. Even the bird's looking at him funny like, are you gonna answer the guy? Rum? No rum. One thing about Bath is they have these big historical boards all over the place that you can take pictures with. I think I'm gonna take a selfie. First we have to find the right angle to make sure I'm in the picture. Then we gotta strike a pose like we're looking cool. Oh man, it looks good. Check it out. So here we've got the Palmer Marsh House, which they just decided to go with one color for that thing, didn't they? He said, I want a brown house with a brown door and brown shutters and a brown railing. Well, here's the board. Feel free to pause if you want. I think that sun's gonna make it a little difficult. So maybe you can jump on Google. How awesome. Check out some of these old style looking houses. It's got the double porch and just a basic square built house. How cool is that? And check out this little tiny one next to it. I don't know if it looks tiny because it's next to a big house, but it almost looks like a dollhouse. So you guys probably can't see the sign there, but we've got here John Tompkins. He is the founder of the State Fair and edited the Farmer's Journal, 1852 to 53. So here we have some other historical ones here. Alexander Stewart. I won't sit here and read all the signs to you guys. John Garcia. I'm not always the best with pronouncing stuff. Oh, look at this little cemetery here. Wow. Are those crows? I've seen that movie. Here towards the end of the street we have the Pirate's Treasure gift shop, which again is probably closed today, but very beautiful house, building, store. There's some lady yelling at her dog named Lucky, telling him to get his butt in the car. That is awesome. So this sign here says, please clean up after your animals. It doesn't say clean up after your dog. It says clean up after your animals. So that includes some of y'all's children. And maybe even your husbands. Possibly your wives. Clean up after them filthy animals. Jeez. Oh, we've made it. We have made it. We have made it. Let's make our way across the road. Look both ways so we don't get run over. Edward Teach, notorious pirate called Blackbeard, lived in Bath while Charles Eden was governor. Killed at Ocracoke, 1718. Look at that. I bet the sun, there we go. We get rid of the sun and hopefully you can see the sign. And we're gonna make it out to Ocracoke in another day or two. So we are in Bath where Blackbeard lived. How awesome. Too cool, too cool. The sign really just says a bunch of privacy stuff and permits and all of that. Not even sure if you're able to read it with the way the sun's hitting, but it does say Boner Point. Well, I cannot believe that I'm here at Boner's Point now. Off that way to your left is Plum's Point, and to the right is Archbell Point. The story goes that the family that lived in the Boner home, used to see a fiery circle, fiery orb that would float from those 2 points whenever a good storm would come in. They called it Blackbeard's Lights, and they said that it was about the size of a man's head. So that's one of the famous places for Blackbeard's ghost. Other one's going to be Ocracoke, of course, where he died. There's other stories about other places as well, but those are the 2 places that I'm wanting to check out. I mean, we're here in Bath where he used to live. They say he actually had a place there on Plum's Point. We'll probably drive over there and check that out too. Man, that view's just getting me. I'm gonna have to hang out here for a while and really enjoy it. And here it is, the Bonner House. It's a cute house. Apparently they raise sheep here and such. But the main reason why I came here is the fact that from this point, and the folks that lived here were the ones that said they saw Blackbeard's lights out there off of Plum Point and Archbell Point. So cool old house, and it's got a lot of history. Look it up on Google. I won't bore you with all that, but definitely cool to come out here and see and be able to say I was here. This is a really cool area. Beautiful houses, friendly people. I can see why Edward Teach wanted to live here. Or Blackbeard. Very cool. I think I'm gonna have to go sit over here at this point one more time before I head out. That's irresistible. Well, it's looking like getting to Plum's Point is a little bit more difficult than expected. Apparently there is no road that actually goes out to Plum's Point. The one road I found on the map that got close dead-ended on somebody's property, and I don't want to walk on somebody's property. So I did see a road up here that said Teach Point. So I'm going to see about following that road and see if maybe it dead ends at that point. Because the one road that I did find wasn't even on the Google Maps. They showed it as a elbow bend, and there's actually a little road that goes off of that. I spent a fair amount of time trying to find Plum's Point and Archbell's Point with no success. It seemed like any road that got near it ended on private property, and I didn't want to go on somebody's property without permission. I did enjoy driving around the area. The landscape was really cool, and some of the buildings were really unique. But after driving around a while, enjoying all that, I decided it was time to get some grub. Well, before I leave Bath and head back to the lair, I wanted to stop by the grill. Old Town Country Kitchen. It came highly recommended. It was actually listed on the thing where I looked up where it told how to follow in the footsteps of Blackbeard. So I'm hungry. It's time to go inside and get some grub.
So check it out, they got this awesome map that's showing the Pamlico River. And then if we jump up here, there's Plum Point and Archbell Point. Very cool. This place just looks very countryish. They got some pirate ships over there. Oh, check this out. Look at these chili cheese fries. Oh, they look really good. Look at this burger. Oh, it's looking good. Let's try one of these chili cheese fries, man. That's pretty good. I'm gonna chow down.
Well, the grill, Old Town Country Kitchen. That was really good. I highly recommend it. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. It definitely had the country feel to it, and kind of reminded me of some of the restaurants back home. A lot of old timers here today. Overheard a lot of conversation about how good the church service was today, and actually overheard some people mentioning Blackbeard. I couldn't tell what they were saying, but every so often I'd hear Blackbeard this and Blackbeard that. So that was kind of cool. So time to head back to the lair, let that Gilligan out, and play with him for the rest of the day and just chill out and relax before dealing with this storm that's rolling in and having to hop over to the KOA off of the Outer Banks tomorrow. So I was on my way back to the camp. I was about a minute away, and I just happened to see this place out of the corner of my eye. It's called the Junkyard Market, and we definitely got to check this place out, because look at this. Is that not crazy? Bring your ass to the Junkyard Market. That's too funny. Look at this giant giraffe. Look at this guy. This guy looks really happy. Look at this chair. That's awesome. Technically, he would be grabbing your butt. A shark. Da 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 dun dun dun. That's just crazy. Check it out, it's Homer. How's it going, Homer? I haven't watched The Simpsons in like 25 years, so I don't know what Homer would normally say. And look, there's Marge and a little baby Simpson. Let's go in this place. Oh my gosh. So I just instantly walked right into the Christmas section. Wow. This is one of those places where there's so much stuff. You just don't know what to look at. We can play our luck while we're in North Carolina. I would lose, that's for sure. Oh look, they got skulls. Everybody likes skulls. I think it's a bottle opener. I think you screw it to the wall and then you put a bottle on there and pop it open. What is over here? Stuff, man. Look, there's a whole bunch of baby doll faces up here. Can I buy you a beer or something?
Are you sure I can't buy you a beer? Oh my gosh, I can see down her shirt. You need to put on a bra. What's wrong with that lady? This place is crazy. Oh, look at this. I didn't see this guy when I was walking up. Look at this guy. Look, it's the king of rock and roll. This is the waiting room. This sign here says I gotta carry her junk, but I don't know who she is. This is a nice little waiting room. I guess this is for the husbands that don't want to have to walk around. That's pretty nice of them, but it only fits one. What if there's two husbands? It's a freaky world. Some people have two husbands. Check this guy out. Hey man, have you ever had that funny metal taste in your mouth? They say it's due to adrenaline. I don't know if you've ever experienced that or not. I've been meeting a lot of strong silent types this whole trip. Oh my gosh, there's a whole nother shack over there. Woo, the sun got bright. Oh, look at this, for all us RVers. They've got an RV here. The sun is blinding. I don't see any signs, so it looks like we're able to go inside. Yeah, they got stuff for sale in here. This is another sale store. Oh, this thing's solid. They must have really good stabilizers. It's a whole bunch of upside down heads. That's crazy. No work during drinking hours. I will agree with that. What's up with these heads? Look at all these upside down heads looking at us. Wow. Stop, respect my privacy. Are you serious? I think you got all your stuff out on display. What do you mean privacy? Look at this, there's a goat up on the roof too. Man, what are we gonna find next? Holy crap. Look at this, there's a pig in a tub. Huh. Tools. Tools. Oh, wow. Okay, check this out. When I was a teen, that music's annoying. When I was a teenager, I used to work on bicycles, and my dad gave me one of these. It's like an adjustable wrench. You put your nut or bolt in there, and then as you turn this, it tightens onto the bolt or onto the nut. See how that works? Other than the one he gave me, I have never seen these anywhere. That is awesome. Man, this place is crazy. Oh, wow. Look at that old house back there. Holy cow. How do you get back there? That is too cool. All right. I'm gonna head back on this road and see if I can get back there to where that old house is. because that thing looked really cool. And there's got to be a way to get back to it. Where there is a will, there is a way. Anybody here named Will? Well, crud, there may not be a way. We'll find out. I'm going to do my best to get a good view of this house, but oh my gosh, is that awesome. How cool is that? There's the back. That's the back of the junkyard we were just at. But oh, that is just gorgeous. I think that looks so freaking cool. That is just very rustic looking. How cool. That was good. Well, guys and gals, Gillian and I are gonna eat, enjoy the fire, enjoy the rest of our beers, and then we're gonna nap, get things ready for inside the trailer for leaving tomorrow. So if we don't see you sooner, we'll see you later. Follow us, subscribe, all that fun stuff.